Good evening, everyone. Brewmaster here with another great ale review. We've done quite a few tonight, so if we slip up a little, please excuse us. I've got my friend Danny here helping out with the review tonight also. He does a lot of these with me, as you can probably tell if you look at any of the others, he's in most of them. We've got a really special brew to do tonight. This one is Stone Brewing Company, the Imperial Russian Stout. This one comes in at 10.5 ABV. These guys are, let me see, hold on. I've got it in the book here. These guys are out of Escondido, California. This one is, the reason I say this is special, because all Stones, I think, are probably going to be pretty special from what I've tasted so far. This one, though, has been cellared for a year. So any descriptions we give you, these are going to be descriptions of a Stone Imperial Russian Stout that has been cellared 1 year plus. I don't have a fresh one. I'll try to get one to give you examples of both. But for now, all I have is the, as you can see there, the 2012 release. You can see the gargoyle there on the front. That's on all of theirs. I won't read all of this, but this is supposed to be, let's see, brewed in the authentic historical style of an Imperial Russian Stout. This ale is massive, intensely aromatic, notes of anise, black currants, coffee, roastiness, and alcohol, and heavy on the palate. This brew goes where few can and fewer dare even try. The style originated from Tsarist Russia's demand for ever thicker English stouts. Expect our version of this mysterious brew to pour like Siberian crude and taste even heavier. Now, there's a whole paragraph above that I'm not going to read. Any of you that are familiar with Stone know that they have like half a book on the back of all their bottles. Yeah. And it's very interesting, and it's something that if you can look it up online or if you get some, you'll definitely want to read. But I don't think you guys are interested in that from me. More, you're going to want to see what this looks like and what it tastes like, what it smells like. So we'll go ahead and get on with that. There's the label. Let's see. This one's different than the last one. If I can get a good view of that. Probably not. It's got a gargoyle head there and says Stone Brewing. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
Let's go ahead and get a pour on this one. See what it looks like.
Yeah, I want to see this crude oil here.
By the description, this should be the black of the black. Black as night. I did dent the cap just a little, but not too bad. I'll be able to pop that out and put it back on the bottle. I'm going to save this one. I don't know if I'll get any more, especially not a year-old bottle with the 2012 date. So, here we go.
Wow. Oh, man, you
It
can tell
is
that's
very black. Very black and very thick looking. Whoa.
Thank you, sir.
That is a very dark mocha colored head. I think if you're aggressive, it'll give you a pretty killer head if you don't watch it.
Oh, yeah.
It is a very black. I'm not going to hold a light. Normally, I'll hold a light up to it, see if you can see any light, but I'll tell you already, you're not going to see light through this. This is black. Just from the head color. I mean, it's a very thick, creamy, and in fact, if you look, hold yours up a little closer here, his is even somewhat darker than mine. But they are both a very dark mocha colored head, very creamy, thick head. It looks like it'll probably have really good head retention. Let's get a smell for this, a nose, and see what it smells like. I definitely get the dark roasted malts.
Oh,
yeah. Definitely the currant. Maybe even a little plum.
Kind of raisiny.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of raisin in there. A little bit of a sweet caramel-like smell.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of coffee.
Yeah, those dark fruits are really pronounced.
This is a really this is a very complex flavor. I'm sorry, scent. I'll tell you about the flavor in a minute. But it's a really complex scent. There's a lot to get out of it. I mean, there's
The raisins just come through so strong for me. It smells so
a
good.
little tiny bit of a bitter smell. Not much though. Normally with this kind of an alcohol content and this kind of really dark roasted malt, you get a little bitter smell and taste. But I'm not getting much of a bitter smell, just a little. You really can get that sweet caramel and black currant. Little bit of coffee notes, a little bit of chocolate. There's some definite dark fruits, that plum. That smells really good. Let's go ahead and get a taste of this and see what this one tastes like. I can hardly wait.
Oh wow.
That is like that is very robust.
Very thick.
It is. This is a definite heavy mouthfeel. There's so much roasted malt. Not what you would consider like, I guess, a burnt roasted malt, but just a really deep roasted malt.
Yeah.
Really rich.
In the middle, I'm getting the dark fruits, the raisin, the black currant.
Definitely.
And then towards the end, I'm getting definitely a black coffee taste right at the end. I mean, a really good, delicious coffee flavor.
The thing I definitely get a lot of coffee, but I'm getting a lot of the fruit, the dark fruit. There's a lot of dark fruit in this. I mean, I really get a lot of that currant and plum.
Yeah. Sweet. I mean, it's really
sweet.
Sweet.
It's a lot sweeter than I expected it would be. A lot of like sweet caramelized sugar.
Yeah. Right at the end, I mean, at the very end, the last aftertaste is definitely a strong black coffee taste, but it's not overly bitter. I mean, it's a really good, delicious coffee flavor.
That is such a...
It's almost a creamy coffee flavor.
It is. I would not be surprised if they used lactose sugar in this one.
No, I would not be at all.
I say that a lot because you get that creamy kind of sweet taste, but this one really tastes creamy.
Yeah, it does. It finishes really creamy.
It's you get a little tiny bit of that booziness from the 10.2, but
yeah,
not nearly as much as you would think. They have hidden this well amongst that robust, deep, rich, malty flavor, the coffee, the dark fruits, that sweet caramel taste. I mean, there's really a really complex flavor there that hides almost all of the alcohol. This is a step above. This is a really high quality Imperial, Russian Imperial. As you can see, there's a really good bit of lacing there. It's held up pretty well. I mean, there's not a lot of head to speak of, but good bit of lacing.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. This, I don't know. I can't say enough about this one. This is very tasty.
I'm getting a chocolate at the end.
There's
a coffee. I mean, the coffee and chocolate at the end linger for a while.
There's just so many flavors in this. It is just a really complex.
This is amazing.
Robust. I mean, this is. I don't know. There are words that I'm not even finding. Like think me strange and odd because I'm doing beer reviews and I can't fully describe this to you. But this one is just. It's as you said. This is amazing. This is an amazing stout. I tried Arrogant Bastard Ale, and it was very good. It was very good and tasty, and I would recommend it to anyone. But it didn't make me want to recommend Stone Brewing as one of my favorites. This, on the other hand, does.
This sets them apart. Yeah,
this just sets Stone Brewing apart from almost anything else I've tried. I think on a 1 to 10, I'm definitely going to have to give this this Stone Brewing Company Imperial Russian Stout. Like I said, this is the 2012 aged 1 year Imperial Russian Stout, and I don't know what it would have been like a year ago, but a year later, when aged well, this is one of the best stouts I've had.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give this a 9, probably even leaning more towards 9.5.
Oh,
this is
yeah.
very tasty. If you can get a year-old, aged properly, cellared properly Imperial Russian Stout from Stone Brewing Company, if you can get, honestly, with as good as this tastes, I'm sure that if it was fresh, it would taste very good also. If you can get a fresh one, if you can get a year aged one, I suggest you get these, pick them up. Pick up 12 if you can. These are delicious. If you like stouts, if you're a fan of
Definitely.
Imperial Russian Stouts, this is top of the line. These are very good, and I'm gonna enjoy finishing the rest of this. I will maybe leave notes in the box below on how it changes as it warms up, depending on if it lasts that long. I doubt it's gonna last that long. This thing is delicious.
This is so good.
I'm gonna be ordering some more. Maybe next time I'll let it warm up. I try to let Imperial Russian Stouts and really thick stouts warm up and give you guys an idea of what they taste like later. But this is so good. I doubt I'm gonna be able to wait that long. Honestly, just telling you.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions or any ales you would like us to try, please let us know. We will be happy to get them if we can, and I mean it. I will get it if I can. Just leave a comment in the box below. If I cannot get it and you can, maybe we can work out a trade. Whatever it takes to get me one, I will review it. If Danny's here, he will help me. This stuff is awesome. Stone Brewing Company, one of my new favorites.
Oh, yeah.
If you can get it, please do.
Definitely
this is
try
some
it.
very delicious stuff. The gargoyle will protect you. As I said at the beginning, we've had a few, so it's been a nice night. I've been the Brewmaster, and this is Danny. Cheers.